welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. This video is going to be a wee profile scouting video for a player Celtic are apparently looking at closely to fill in the extra centre-back role, potentially a new partner for Cameron Carter-Vickers or another centre-back to add into the mix alongside Liam Scales, Austin Trusty and Dane Murray. In the video, we'll have a wee look at his stats, some of his ratings for things like passing, defending, etc. And there's also about a 4.5 to 5 minute video, which is a mixture of some of his season highlights from the 23-24 season, but mostly highlights from the 24-25 season for his team in the top division in France where he plays. Now, player's name is Etienne Youte Kinkoue, plays for Le Havre in the top division in France. He is currently 23 years old, 6'5", so a nice, big, tall defender. He's got one international cap at under 21 level for France, also played under 17 level for France, 6 games there, 1 goal. Currently under contract at Le Havre until the 30th of June 2026, so he's now into the final 12 months of his contract, and it is thought that Le Havre are looking to sell him now that he is in the final year of his contract. Their asking price is £4.3 million, although his actual transfer market valuation is somewhere in the region of £6 to £7 million, around €7 to €8 million. And so it does look like Celtic would be getting a bargain if he does choose to come to Celtic. Also thought that Burnley and Sheffield United in England are looking at signing him, and also Besiktas in Turkey, and two other teams throughout Europe apparently are also scouting him with a view to getting his signature for a cut price deal. And his current salary is around about £8,600 per week at Le Havre, and so would fit well into Celtic's wage structure. Now, his season rating last season for Le Havre was slightly low at 6.66 out of 10. Usually we're looking for ratings of 7 and above. However, his other stats are very impressive. Last season for Le Havre, 28 games, no goals, no assists, 4 yellow cards, 1 red card. His full career for Le Havre, which is a couple of seasons, 57 games, no goals, no assists, 6 yellow cards and 1 red card. He previously was in the Inter Milan under 19 and youth setup. For them, he played 56 games with 1 goal, 1 assist, 9 yellow cards, 1 red card. Also played for Olympiacos B level, although never played for Inter Milan or Olympiacos at first team level. And in his whole career, with all those teams put together, 136 games, 1 goal, 2 assists, 21 yellow cards, 2 red cards. His ratings for various different positional skills are generally very good. He's got very good ratings for short and medium passing, good long range passing stats, good for winning the ball in the air and on the ground. All his defensive stats for things like blocking, intercepting, clearing, not being dribbled past, etc. are all good to very good. He's got a low foul count, low possession loss count, so all the kind of things one would be wanting. Looking at his pitch heat maps, he rarely crosses the halfway line. He does turn up from now and again in the opposition boxes for corners and free kicks, etc. But he primarily is a defender who sticks in his own half, much more right-sided than left-side, although he can play both sides. and the great amount of his pitch heat map is in the defensive third and the middle third of the pitch. Now, going to pop in those season highlights edited from a couple of different videos on YouTube. There are 2 or 3 other compilation videos about Etienne Youte Kinkoue on YouTube. So do have a look at those instead. After we've had a wee look at those highlights from last season and the season before, I'll give you my own thoughts regarding him as a player. From having watched those edited highlights and a few other of the videos on YouTube or on the internet for Etienne Youte Kinkoue, I'm very impressed with him as a central defender. He's a wee bit reminiscent of one of Celtic's recent greats, Bobo Baldi. Big, powerful, tall centre back, good at defending. I think he's got a good amount of pace for a player of that size. Most importantly, he's got very quick reactions. He does seem to be able to nip in front of strikers to intercept the ball. Very good at blocking shots. Good positional awareness to get in to make vital blocks and interceptions. Strong in the tackle. Good in the air. Has the ability on the ball to keep nice and calm, pass out of defence. A couple of beautiful long passes in those highlights. Also, nice, sensible passing out of defence into the midfield. Overall, very, very impressive. Also, for a man of 6'5", also very agile and acrobatic. Some amazing blocks and clearances he did in those highlights, and also seems to have long legs that get longer and longer to get in the way of the ball or to make vital tackles. And in French football, he does have a reputation for timing his tackles well, being difficult to beat, and is overall rated highly in French football. And for that reason, and for his stats, I think this is something as a player that Celtic, I think, should really try and go for. As I say, that he's valued around about the £7 million mark, but is available for 4.3 because his contract has under 12 months to go. And I think he would be a player who could come to Celtic, go straight into the first team as a partner to Cameron Carter-Vickers. And I think also he could play on the right side, the left side, and so it does give Celtic the option from time to time to rest Cameron Carter-Vickers and play Trusty or Scales beside them. Also, given the fact that Trusty and Scales can also play left back, also does give Brendan Rodgers the chance to move one of those across to cover for Kieran Tierney if Kieran Tierney is also requiring a bit of a rest. Would love to see what you feel yourself regarding Youte Kinkoue, whether you think he's a good player for Celtic or not. So do pop those comments into the comment section. And as we finish this video, just a wee polite suggestion, encouragement for those not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click that subscribe button, keep the numbers going up and up through the 1300s. Do feel free to pass on the details of the channel to friends, family, other football fans, anybody you particularly want to, as all new subscribers are gratefully received. And so until the next video, goodbye and hail, hail.